Why do nice guys finish last? This is a concept that many red pill men try to talk about, but can completely turn you into a women-hating man. That's not what it is about. Understand that there's a difference between a nice guy and just being nice. As a high-value man, you should be nice to others and treat them with respect. There's a saying, give respect and take respect. That's a big part of being a high-value man. But this is where things change. There's a fine line between being nice and being the so-called nice guy that finish last. This is why the term nice guy is so wrongly made that it ends up confusing people. The correct term for them should be ambition-less beta males. That makes more sense, instead of calling them nice guys. So for the entirety of this video, we will not refer to them as nice guys, but ambition-less beta males. Why do they finish last? Now, this question makes much more sense. It comes down to a lack of boundary. Women love a man who can make her feel like she is special, who can arouse emotions in her. But they don't love a man without boundaries. If she is able to walk all over you, and you do nothing about it, you keep behaving as if she is absolutely correct for doing so. You are nothing short of beta male here. You need to have boundaries that firstly you respect yourself. For example, you may have made a commitment to never watch porn again. If you follow through with your word, you will develop a strong sense of respect for yourself that you won't let anyone go against your boundaries. Not yourself, and surely not other women. Why? Because your boundaries are like the pathway that keep you in the fast lane as you go towards your goal. Without these boundaries, you would keep changing direction and never hit your target in a straight line. Be a straight shooter. That is something these nice and beta males lack. They suppress their true feelings and only delay themselves from reaching their true goal. They might like a girl, but they will never tell her that. And what happens? They end up in the friend zone. They just become that clingy guy friend who the girl has no respect for and only uses to get her tasks done. She might only call you if she needs a pick-up and drop from somewhere. You never become her true first priority. And that's just one reason why you will always finish last. So, to fix this, you need to first be clear on your goal and target for that moment. Do you want her to date you? It doesn't just have to be girls. It could be that you want someone to be your business partner, or you want that person to hang out with you. Instead of beating around the bush, keep the closing stage in your mind. Make a map of how you will achieve this target, how you will first negotiate, what topics you need to discuss to achieve it, and then the most important part, the closing stage. The closing stage in particular is what these so-called nice guys lack. They will never tell the girl to give her number and won't share their true intention. When you beat around the bush for too long, without staying on course with your true target, you come across as being needy. You might not realize this, but people can sense what you are trying to do. They can sense if you are too needy or desperate. Remember, brothers, you never want to be on the extreme end of anything. Think of it like this. On one end of the spectrum are the so-called bad boys, and on the other end of the spectrum are these so-called nice guys. You never want to be on either of these extreme ends. You might think that bad boys are the ones who make it, but they don't. They don't make it past the one-night stand stage because they can't develop full rapport with the women until she falls in love with them. They can never keep the women around for long. Learn to be at the center, where you come across as neither a bad boy or a nice guy, but a high-value man who can use different emotions and resources based on the situation. So to answer the main question, why do nice guys, or ambition-less beta males, as they should be called, finish last? Because they make great friends and not great lovers. They fit perfectly into the friend zone category because they never build up the confidence to ask her out. They might volunteer to wash her car or carry her grocery items, but never flirt or tease her to build up that sexual tension. This ultimately means that you break your own boundaries that would have otherwise helped you drift straight forward to your target. They have no self-respect, are too agreeable, needy and insecure, boring. can be manipulated easily, avoid confrontations at all cost, are weak, never want to offend anyone, and can never lead. So stop waiting around for a miracle. Whatever you want to achieve in life, make a map from the opening stage to the closing stage and follow it without any apologies. Just like anything, this is a habit you must build up over time. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.